Now let's install it. So we're putting this BUTYL. It's in between silicone and the BUTYL MASTIC. Obviously the directions are coming from Australia, so could not find BUTYL MASTIC. But this is the most durable in terms of how much this roof rack will be bouncing around, so we'll apply, like they say, liberal amounts of this. Got this sweet Rhino Rack tool. We'll place it on the nut. Alright, next for the middle caster, you have to grab this spacing. It's actually the top piece to the internal frame, and you put one of these bolts through the hole with one notch, finger tight. We'll go back and tighten that, and then one through one with two notches. So we had to put the Rhino Rack multi-tool with the Phillips head down in order to get the appropriate spacing for the middle caster. Next we'll drill the holes. Alright, now the scary part, some drilling. So we're going to put this right here, and we're going to do a little bit of this. Same thing over here. Ready? So I've got the masking tape on. I put a little hole through where the pre-drilled pilot holes are, so I know where to actually stick the bigger chuck. We're at the 5/16 now instead of the quarter. Tuck this in here so hopefully y'all can see. Alrighty. That is scary. That's what we got. Let's see what we got on the inside. Went through some of the Velcro, so that was providing some resistance there. Anywho. Gotta loosen this bad boy, just like we did for the other side. Alright, so we had a little bit of trouble with this middle one. Did everything per the instructions and really had to kind of squeeze this part of the frame in order to get those bolts up there flush. So definitely pay attention to your angles when you're installing that one. Next, we've got the front right caster on. We've got this set up with the notch, or the hole with 2 notches here in the middle one, and then the hole with 3 notches on this one. And then we're gonna drill pilot holes just through the first skin of the hardtop with a 1/4 inch drill. And we're additionally using the 11mm spacer, so the Phillips head is on the upside of the multi-tool, creating 11 millimeters spacing here. So it's a little unsturdy, so as I push down, I have to just make sure this all stays together as I drill. Alright, so I put this caster in, this little foot that goes right above the roll bar. This is still the front right. We have installed the Dirty Dog 4x4 cargo net, and with it comes this bracket. So we had to remove the original bolt, which was in there, remove the nut up top in order to get that foot in place for this Rhino rack. And then up top, we put in the bolts that come with it, and you can see that they are hanging below. So lastly, all we have to do is install these eyelet nuts, tighten them down, and we'll have all three done. Lastly, we have to install the top piece of this mount. We're using the metal piece that we use to space the upper portions of this rack. Alrighty, nothing left on the shadow board. Job well done. Alrighty, install probably 4 hours total. It says 2 hours on the instructions, but ran into some snags with the middle casters up top there, so definitely take your time drilling the holes, the angles, and then be wary also of this angle to the left and right, or I guess X direction as you're going in with the drill. The right side, when I was doing that, I was pretty off from the holes, so it's definitely forced to get the bolts through the middle piece. And then the other side, I was actually much higher on the caster, and I used the same process following the instructions. So don't really know what happened other than the angle of the drill. They say go 90. It's pretty difficult to tell if you're going 90 based on the outside or where the holes are inside. So did my best to try and line it up 90 with the holes on the outside, but still had some issues. So overall, walk around inside here. Good old frame all the way around, and then you can see the bolts here, there, and then I disconnected those brackets for the Dirty Dog, as I mentioned earlier, and that's where the front brackets are. So pretty unobtrusive when it comes to the inside. I still have to do the insulation. We're looking at hot heads potentially, so might just replace those. And this is the outside. So this is what it looks like once you get the backbone installed. So, thanks for joining us. It's John with Rough Roads Overland on another install video. Take care, YouTube.